At the edge of the Stormwind Sea stood a solitary tower, Karazhan. Its master was Medivh, Guardian of Tirisfal, the greatest human mage of his age. Below the tower stretched the plains of Azeroth, gleaming cities, the clang of forges, the laughter of taverns. Banners fluttered beneath the sun, and people believed peace would last forever. Only Medivh knew that such stillness was the breath before the storm. He had seen the stars collapse in his dreams, seen the void bleed into crimson seas. The burning legion, demons that devoured worlds, was drawing near. He sent messengers to Stormwind, Ironforge, and Quel'Thalas, writing letter after letter. Fortify your cities, store your power, unite the races, or fire will consume everything. But the world never listens to its prophets. The Council of Stormwind called him mad. The dwarves laughed, boasting their iron was harder than any demon's blade. The high elves dismissed him as a doomsayer. His warnings became mockery. His tower was named the Madman's Prison. He felt no anger nor despair. Within the tower he set runes, taught apprentices, carved future wards into the stone. At night he lit a single candle and stared at a faint red spark in the sky, knowing it was not a star, but the eye of the Legion. Years passed. Then the heavens tore open. The dark portal flared to life in the south, and an army of iron and flame poured through. On that day, the Lords of Stormwind finally remembered the name they had scorned. When knights rode to Karazhan, they found only fire and ruin. Medivh lay dead beneath his own tower, his spirit scattered to the wind, and his prophecy had come true, word for word. Decades later, when the demons returned, his spirit descended once more. Appearing before humans, orcs, and night elves alike, he said, "If you do not stand together, you will all be destroyed." This time they listened. The alliance of three races rose and held their ground upon Mount Hyjal. When dawn came after the final battle, the light fell upon a shattered world. And on a line still carved into Karazhan stone, those who prepare shall stand, those who do not shall fall. It was only then that Azeroth finally understood his words, though Medivh himself was long gone. And now, back to true history. In the 5th century BCE, the state of Lu in ancient China was collapsing. Ritual and order had broken down. Nobles fought for power, armies quarreled without discipline, ministers panicked at every crisis. Decrees contradicted one another. Officials delayed decisions, generals marched without plans. Every conflict left Lu weaker and its people more disillusioned. The disciples of Confucius, watching their homeland crumble, wrote a single line in the Doctrine of the Mean: when affairs are prepared for, they succeed. When not, they fail. To plan beforehand, this is the way. It was not a slogan of governance, but a lament from men who had seen unpreparedness destroy a nation. Medivh and Lu, one in a world of magic, one in the world of men, mirror the same blindness. When the prophet warns, people laugh. When the disaster comes, people panic. When all is over, they carve his words in stone. To prepare is to stand. To neglect is to fall, is not merely a call to planning. It is a reminder that the world's ruin never comes suddenly. It begins the very moment people first say, "It's too early to worry."